Hello guys, and welcome to PrimeCraft. I hope you're alright. Today, and in the next couple of episodes I think, we're gonna focus on the base. But I do hope you liked the little pranks we played on C-Dubs and Super Turtle last episode. And if you haven't done so already, go and check out their reactions. That was good fun. And I'm this Fox's Mountain is growing on me. Actually, I like it a lot, and it does. I mean, it looks clearly man-made, right? But it melts into the surrounding area nicely, so I'm all for it. And it's made me realize that I need to get on with my base. Okay, I have done some bits in between episodes. First of all, I don't know if you know, but in Tibet it's very common that they have these flags on strings called prayer flags, and basically what they are intended to do, history lesson or cultural lesson coming up, is to spread the good stuff with the wind, the prayers basically, with the wind to all the people. I like that idea a lot, so I tried to put up one here and one in between here. I think they look alright. I think that's another element we can have as a decoration with these houses that we're building. So that's one thing I've done. I've also started fiddling here with a yellow house, yellow and brown. See, I told you we were going to have more colorful things on the inside than on the outside, because on the outside things needs to... Yeah, and I've started thinking about having a brown house as well. We'll see how we do with that. On the outside, things need to spring up from the wall, but on the inside we can do what we want. And I want to sort of keep this style here, but do with other materials here. At least out here on these houses. And then I thought further in here we can go a bit more crazy, have some really colorful houses. And that'll be cool. But today I'm debating something. Where's the entrance? Up here. I'm debating whether to do this house, this big house here, or the house up top, guys. The house up top. Up here. What? Oh, that almost worked. Let's see. Oh, come on. Lag. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Totally meant to do that. Yeah, the house up here. This big old thing. I don't think we can do all of this maybe in one episode, but we can give it a good go for sure. Or we can go and do that house. Actually, I think we're going to do this one. And I think... that we're going to do it in time-lapse form, most of it anyway, but I want to talk about some functions here first, right? So this is going to be a big Tibetan temple, so that means it's going to be red, because red and orange, that's the holiest colors in Tibetan or in Buddhism. That's why, cultural lesson number 2, that's why Buddhist monks are clad in orange, guys. There you go. So it's going to be sort of the red-orange kind of theme or color scale. And as you can see, I've laid out a bit of sort of markers here, right? So it's going to have an outcropping here, and it's going to have another outcropping here, and yet another one here. And finally, it's going to have one here. But that means that in between these 4 pillars, or 4 corners here, this is like the main central place of the temple. And I think it's going to go roughly that high. So the thing to mention about this is it's not symmetrical, which I like. I like that. I'm trying very hard not to build too symmetrical nowadays. He says, having built completely symmetrical houses down there. But yeah, that is a goal of mine, to try and break away from symmetry a little bit. and still have it look good. Okay, so what is this, right? We're gonna not have an entrance here that I know of, although we could possibly have one. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, that's right below here. It's too steep, basically, and they don't really want to, you know, your everyday Joe just goes over there, walking straight into their temple for sure. They want some privacy up here, man. So I think the main entrance is gonna be basically from that building, and then there's gonna be a stair up here. So maybe this, like here somewhere, is where we're gonna have the main entrance, or maybe even here. And then, yeah, it's gonna be a tall, four-winged building, basically. And I mean, it's not gonna be like some of the Tibetan temples that I've seen, because they are just basically bigger versions of that, and that would just not do in Minecraft. It would look way too regular and plain and so on, so we're gonna have to work a lot on the details of this place. Although that being said, it is a big building, so a little detail goes a long way with big buildings in Minecraft usually. So we'll see where we end up. I think first of all we just need blocks, right? We need to just chuck it up there and see what the shape looks like, if that makes sense. So yeah, let me go and get some stuff, and we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, I've laid out a ton of blocks here. I'm trying to sort of decide on the base material of the temple up there, and yeah. We have a lot of blocks to go through here, really. I mean, we have all the glazed terracotta blocks. Both the red ones and the orange ones and the yellow ones will fit very nicely for highlights and things like that, okay? But then I really like this here. I mean, that's obviously not a base material. We can't build the whole thing out of that. But then we have a brick and red hardened clay or terracotta. And I discovered that, yeah, this goes really well with the orange terracotta as well. And in point of fact, also goes really well with the neutral colored hardened clay. So maybe these 4 blocks is what we're sort of aiming for here. Yeah? Maybe? And then we can have nuances in the red. Pardon me. I'm still not terribly well, by the way, guys. I still have my pneumonia and stuff, although the antibiotics are starting to kick in. Yeah, so the red powder and the red concrete could work. I'm not too much of a fan of the wool, to be honest. And I'm not a fan of the red nether brick as well. I really want this to work, but it's just too burgundy. It doesn't fit. Maybe it fits if you have it in the background somewhere. But what I really want to work is this nether wart block, and somehow that is going to be a part of it. Again, it's not obviously the main block, but I really want it to fit in somehow. So then, so these are all the red stuffs, right? But we also have orange concrete powder, and man, this is a bright block. Okay, no, it's not gonna work, I don't think. Maybe this one, this might work. The powder, what does that look like here? That's such a big contrast, though. I'm tentative on that one. We'll see how that fares. Also, for some highlights, yeah, we can have the yellow concrete. I mean, we can do things like we did in the roof here, and have the yellow and orange in places like that, but not really for the outside, can we? Actually, let me put the orange back, because I mean, I do want it to be very colorful. This, however, yellow concrete powder. If we want something to look like gold up there, I think this is our best bet. It's better than gold, in fact. Can I go and get a gold block? That's the question. Not from there, I can't. What's in that one? Sand. Alright. Excellent. Gold block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Yep, we should be able to make a gold block. I mean, gold blocks are really ugly. But you know what? This doesn't. This is alright. You know? Yeah. So we might use that for decoration somewhere. Maybe on the roof. That would be cool if we could get away with that. Although I suspect that the roof will have to be oak. Because we have the slabs and the stairs, and it's kind of finicky up there with the Asian hipped roofs. Yep. Anyway, the blue, well, I don't think so. But the black and the white, that's going to be themes that we come back to in here. And I think for the wood, I tried spruce. It's a bit too pale, because everything else is quite colourful. So I think it's going to have to be dark oak. For windows, highlights, and even this looks really good, doesn't it? The dark oak wood. So, yeah, I think, you know what I think, guys? I mean, I'm not about to go run around and get a ton of clay in the lakes around here, so I think what we're going to do initially is we're going to go ahead and build this out of red hardened clay. And build the whole thing up in that, and then we'll go and detail it afterwards, somehow. So that's what we're going to do. Guys, alright, so yep, this is a start. This is some shapes, alright. And now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to determine how tall the ships needs to be, the 4 ships, compared to this rather large circle. And by circle I mean rectangle. Oh days. And I think this is now 15 blocks tall. It's starting to look good. You have to imagine on this sort of front part here, there's also going to be a roof, like an Asian styled hipped roof. So that will go up to maybe there, and then you have the main body of the building shooting up above that. I think that's okay. I think I'm going to try with 20 as well and see how that feels. And we'll see where we end up. I've got a new shepherd. Hello, Mr. Shepherd. You taking care of them sheep? Okay, I raised it 5 and I put on a very crude roof. Just the shape to see roughly where we would end up. think maybe that's a little bit too high. I think I'll take it down 3 blocks or so, and that will call it that good. Now I'm realizing this is taking a lot of clay, so we'll see. See if we can build up that section over there as well to the same height, and then also maybe fill in this square here. If I have enough clay, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think we're off to a pretty good start shape-wise. Oops. I think we're sort of, yeah. I mean, I like the general idea of it. I mean, from here, from our starter house, you can sort of see it taking shape. You can definitely see it up there, the main part of the temple, and you can sort of see the other part as well. Although you won't be able to if maybe it is good with 20 blocks high. You can certainly see it from here in either case. And then we have to creepers, zombies. Okay, fine. You go ahead, burn. Maybe we have to actually keep it at 20 because that orange pillar over there, that's how tall the building in front of it is going to be. And of course, I'll make a think. Yeah, I'll have a think about it. It's not final anyway. We just need to get the blocks up so we can have a better idea, I think. Okay, so I've filled in a bit more here. This is all the clay I have left, really. And yeah, I think we're sort of getting there with the proportions. I think we're sort of getting there with the proportion. It looks more like a castle, actually, or a keep, than a temple at the moment. But bear with me, guys. We just need to get the shapes right. That's all we need to do at this stage. So these, well, the shape, the sizes of the boxes basically needs to look harmonious and nice. And I think they're starting to be honest. If I were to have unlimited space, I think I would have made the middle box a little bit bigger basically, but you know, the hill is what it is. I wanted to follow the natural shape of the hill, and so that's what we're doing. Over there, we're gonna actually push the wall out 1 block. So it's gonna go in front of those 2 red blocks. That's the only adjustment we're doing to the wall as far as I can tell. And yeah, then you have to imagine, of course, a lavish roof up top there as well as on here. Like that. Yeah, obviously it's very red, but you know, that's by design for now. I think we got something there, and the thing is, I'm a little bit worried because that house might be as quite nearly as tall as these wings, and so that is that's why I might actually still lower those wings a little bit. I haven't done that yet. They're still 20 high, but you know, I might do that. We'll see. I'm gonna have to fill all of that, all of it in, and then I'm gonna have to go around here and look and look and look from all different angles, and that's how it's gonna be decided, basically. Yeah, but I think we got something anyway. It's a start of this very large building, and I'm obviously gonna have to go and get more clay. But my main worry here really is the clay balls that I need to get the brick, and that's going to be interesting. I don't know if I can persuade somebody who has a lot of them here on the server to sell me some or something like that. Maybe I will ask, at least. Otherwise I'm going to spend a lot of time in various swamps in the near future, I'm afraid. So what does it look like? I mean, I know it's not built up on this side, but what does it look like? Yeah. See, this is what we're looking for here. This transition here. I think that is good. That is good. So maybe, and if you look at it from this direction, that building is distinctly lower. I think I might be able to lower it 1 or 2 blocks more anyway. And then we have a difference in height. We would have roof, up, roof. And then, of course, roof here as well, like that. That's gonna look great, I think. I'm gonna be blown up in a second, that's what I also think. But guys, you know what? I'm out of time for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. How are we getting along with this Buddhist temple? Tibetan Buddhist temple. And also, guys, if you have any other suggestions for, look at that, creepers, for block palettes and such like, let me know in the comments, okay? And I will see you next time. Bye bye!